hold up. Tell me what the hold up.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Kendra. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. Today we will review TGIT, Shonda Rhimes, The Year of Yes. So when she says the year of yes, it's because she said yes for 1 year to everything that scared her, everything that she would normally say no to, everything that she did not want to do. So I learned to don't say no because you will miss out on opportunities. Don't say no just because you're afraid. Don't let fear stop you from doing something that in turn can be one of the best moments of your life. She said in that book that she would have said no to sitting in the same booth as Michelle and Barack Obama if they would have asked her. Sis, really? Like, I wouldn't have said no to that no matter how scared I was. But when she explained it, I got it. Like, oh, why me? Why, like it's all the self-doubt that we put on ourselves about certain things, but they didn't ask her. They just said, this is where you're sitting, and it turned out to be one of the most amazing experiences that I'm sure she will never, ever forget. The second thing is the no factor. Learn to say no with no excuses. We as women, we don't say no a lot, and we always apologizing for something. I really liked how she explained in her fear against saying no. You don't want people to judge you. No is a complete sentence. No, period. End of discussion. You don't owe anybody an exclamation. You don't owe anybody an explanation for anything. So it's no, full stop. I said full stop. Am I in a kindergarten class right now?
Quite a growth spurt. It's quite a growth spurt. No, why can't I talk?
No, period. That's it. She gave 3 ways to say no. I am going to be unable to do that. That is not going to work for me. And no, period. The second biggest thing that I pulled from this book that was so dear, she expressed what I have always wanted to say in a way that I've never been able to say it. So saying yes to who I am. So for her, it was not wanting to get married. For me, I think it's not wanting to get married and not wanting to have kids. I was just about in that moment to change it, afraid of what somebody's gonna say when I say it. But I'm not going to change it, and I'm not going to edit this part out. She says to be okay with not wanting what everyone else wants. Not wanting what everybody else thinks you should want. Do what makes you happy. Say yes to telling your truth. Whatever that truth may be, say yes to it, tell it, stick by it. Don't give an excuse for it. So with that, I just picked from her that everyone has their own version of happy. She kind of said it in a way that made me say, this is the way I need to explain it when people are asking me, why. Your version of happy is not my version of happy, which is not my mom's version or my sister's version. And everybody's version is right. Nobody is, well, yours is wrong. And that's how it's kind of forced on you. You don't want to have kids. What's wrong with you? You don't want to get married and be in a big dress. What's wrong with you? So I think we spend our lives trying to be this way or that way, trying to say, I need to be more like this person or that person. I need to live up to this standard or that standard. We try to follow all the same rules, all go down the same path. And when somebody goes left, we look at them like they crazy. I don't necessarily agree with everything that goes on in the world, like, polygamy or, having more than one wife. But what I do think is that I salute them for living their lives the way that they think they should live their lives. Kudos to you for doing what makes you happy, because that's what matters. She says happiness comes from living as you need to, as you want to, as your inner voice tells you to. Happiness comes from being who you are instead of who you think you are supposed to be. So that's what I really, really took away from the Year of Yes. I really do think that you should read it and let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next week for another video.
Hold up, tell me what the hold up is. I'm a little spoiled, I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not